Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Since we've been doing so much Cobra content, we're bringing you some new S197 content with a couple badass cars. What a great set of S197s to bring. Gotta have a green. Road race car, Road America. Naturally aspirated, tuned, JLT big intake. I think this is a, we were just discussing, I think that's an 18 or a 19 manifold, whatever it is. Looks sweet. He's got some serious suspension modifications, Kenny Brown brakes. He's got like every Kenny Brown track mod you can have on it. Full floater rear ends. These are just his street wheels. He's got a set of forge lines for it. Got this APR huge carbon fiber spoiler, which, you know, to some might look ricey, but it's pretty badass when it's carbon fiber.
And what it's actually doing something.
Yeah, and it's made a huge difference on his lap times. But this car's flying at Road America. Super sick. And then over here, we got Mike Zani's totally opposite package. Going from road race car to track car. GT500. This is a pulleyed, tuned, full exhaust. This thing is just a bad bitch. Aerospace brakes, which we actually just all reshimmed. They were crooked. Nobody bled the ABS module when they changed the brakes. So we bled the ABS module, rebled the brakes, got new fluid throughout the whole thing. It was extremely dirty. And Mike, if you're watching this video, I'll show you the fluid right now. And then the rear sway bars relocated with the BMR lower brackets, and it was rubbing really, really bad. So we actually just took the sway bar off for now to confirm that that's the noise, and we're going to talk to Mike. Maybe we'll put a BMR anti-roll bar in it instead of the sway bar. But it is looking fresh. Look at this fluid that came out of it. Which one would you rather have, Dan? Be honest.
I already have the Cobra. This is probably this one.
True that. That's the fluid that came out of the GT500 brakes. Check that shit out. They're bad as shit. Which one would you guys pick? Oh, 500. I mean, it is pretty nasty lurking over there.
It's the color. Yeah, that's my dream.
It's the color.
You're like, sorry, Travis. I mean, if it's any consolation, yours is probably more fun to drive.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. If I had to pick one for a weekend, it would be
Those tires, those tires would be toast. All right, anyway, so we're, this one actually broke a panhard bar mount. I'll show you guys when we get up in the air. But we have to weld it and repair it and see if we can make it stronger, because the rear end is basically able to shift as far left as it would like, the way that it's set up right now, because it broke. So it's kind of interesting. We haven't seen it before. John, who actually built the car, John Galway, who does all the Kenny Brown installs in our area, also has never seen it before. So kind of interesting. But we'll get up in the air and show you guys the results. This car is a engineering marvel as far as an S197 is concerned, in my opinion. Huge chin spoiler, flat plate, brake cooling. Huge. Look at the size of those brakes. Man, look at these rotors, man. They are beat. This poor car. I mean, it's nice. He keeps it nice, but this poor car gets its ass handed to it all the time. Brake ducts, huge sway bar, all tubular front end, all Kenny Brown stuff. Kenny Brown matrix bracing, X-pipe, MBRP exhaust, full floater rear end with massive brakes also.
I think that's attaching to something back. No.
Kenny Brown relocation brackets. And this is where our brake is. You can see where they kind of like tacked it up at the track to help him get it home. He drives it there and back. So we're gonna have to take this bracket off, investigate what we're working with there, and re-engineer it. Maybe put like an L bracket inside of that, weld it on the top and bottom, and call her a day.
Because then he at the track he unbolts this and bolts the toe to it. That's awesome.
JRZ coilovers.
Why not make it a hell of a than
It's nuts.
just well, no, I like that because then I can just hide this.
Pretty cool. Oh, T56 Magnum XL.
Huh?
with an SFI scatter shield. Pretty awesome. No long tube headers though. Still stock manifolds. Awesome. Awesome, awesome.
Well, that one might.
Alright guys, so we were getting ready to work on Travis's S197. It's kind of late, so we're working slow, but we have... Where are the Kenny Brown pieces at? Alright, so Dan got the broken Kenny Brown pieces off the car. Here's where it broke on the factory spot. You can see it ripped the metal right apart at the weld on the back side. This was track fix. And now we have to cut all that out. That's not going to be very fun. And here's the Kenny Brown piece that broke.
Where does it say? It says automatic update. Oh, it says pause.
So this and this should be one piece.
Oh, we're charging. No, it's going. 4 hours.
And they even tried to brace it.
That'll get paused again.
So we'll end up welding that together and welding that brace that they put on there actually to the bottom, which they did not do. And that should be fine. And cut this out and replace it with some new stuff also. Yeah, the back you can see where the real magic is. Alright, so Travis's S197 is near completion. We have to put it back together. But we welded up the factory bracket. It had some really ugly MIG welds on it. You guys might have seen. So now it's got some pretty TIG welds. We actually had to cut out this whole section due to the MIG weld goobers that were on there. But now we TIG welded around it, welded that. Matt got it all squared away, welded the backside. So now that is replaced at or above factory strength in our opinion. And then we also reinforced the bracket that was on it. Oh, Dan's got it. Now this still needs to get replaced. It's tweaked and broken, but we went, Matt welded it across the crack in the back, on the sides, and then this was actually not there before. It had this piece here, but it was not welded to the bottom end, which was really kind of strange. A little weld right there, stitch right at the bottom. That what there was? Small, yeah. Oh, just like one tack. Oh no, it was probably like 3 then. Interesting. Like 3 tacks. Okay, so now it's got weld all the way around, and that will. I would say that this is track worthy, but that bracket should definitely be replaced. I mean, it's tweaked from being. What's that? It's tweaked from being hammered around and stuff from the time it was broken to the time it was taken off. But we're gonna bolt this back together. He's good to go for now, and he's gonna figure out what to do with the suspension. And hopefully we see it back in here if he's gonna change it up a little bit. Alright guys, thanks for tuning into the S197 episode on Streetcar Shenanigans. We will hopefully be bringing you more of this content in the future, and we'll give you more of an update in a separate video on the GT500, because that thing is sick nasty also. But thanks for watching, smash subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.